Please be seated. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem and alma mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. At this time, I now present to you Mr. Jamar Townsend, the senior class president.
Thank you, Nolan. Good evening, faculty, families, and friends, confused younger siblings who thought this was a regular school event, and of course, the class of 2025. Welcome to our graduation. Before I begin my speech, I want to thank my Vice President, Mattie Vandale, for always being there. Anytime I couldn't be somewhere, she was always front and center leading our class. Thank you, Mattie. I also want to thank two other students. Our class didn't have an official class secretary, but Lily Tomlin and Caden Holcomb always stepped up when they were needed. Maddie and I appreciate them both. Now, as your senior class president, I was told I'd have to give a speech. What they didn't tell me was how emotional it would feel standing up here today. But truly, what an honor it is to be speaking on behalf of the most legendary class this school has ever seen. We made it through the pop quizzes, the group projects where one person did all the work. You know who you are. And the late night panic attacks that somehow ended in us watching how algebra works again. Let's not forget about the 8:30 a.m. debates that somehow started in first period, but expanded through the whole school like a courtroom. If drama was a graduating requirement, we all earned our PhDs. But all jokes aside, this year was hard, it was chaotic, it was stressful, and there were moments when the weight of everything felt like too much. College applications, final exams, senior projects, life came at us fast, and sometimes we didn't have it all figured out. Spoiler, we still don't. But somehow through that mess, we made magic. We built friendships that will outlast our group chats. We pulled off a senior prank that still has the faculty questioning our sanity. We really thought we weren't going to get our diplomas. We found joy between the cracks of pressure. We showed up for each other in ways that mattered and in ways that proved we were more than just students. We were a family. A really loud, sometimes dysfunctional, but absolutely unforgettable family. To my fellow graduates, we didn't just survive high school, we made it our own. We left our mark in every hallway, every memory, and probably a few lockers that still won't open right. So tonight, let's celebrate not just what we achieved, but how we did it together. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it, and we did it with style. We also want to thank all the families, friends, and supporters of our seniors. Thank you for your unwavering love, encouragement, and belief in their potential. This moment is as much yours as it is theirs. Again, welcome to the class of 2025's graduation. And now may I present to you our principal, Mr. Ryan Carter.
Good evening, students, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Let me begin by saying what an incredible honor it is to stand before you today, not only as your principal, but as someone who's seen the absolute privilege of witnessing your growth, your determination, and your victories, no matter how big or small. This year has been a year of first, not only for you, but for me as well. As you know, this is my first year being a head principal. And let me tell you, just like your freshman year, it came with its own version of learning curves, awkward moments, nervous anticipation, and those wins that made it all worth it. I remember the first day I walked into South Charleston High School. I was filled with excitement, a little of anxiety, and a whole lot of hope. The same feelings you probably felt your freshman year. I wondered, would I be the kind of leader these students deserve? Would I be able to make a difference? And I quickly learned that leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about listening, growing, and walking alongside others throughout their journeys, just like you have for the last 4 years. Throughout this year, I've experienced many professional firsts. But here's what I learned. First, while sometimes awkward and filled with trial and error, are not just moments, they're launch pads. They're the moments that launch us into the next chapter of our lives. You see, life isn't about having everything figured out at 18 or even 36. Life is about showing up every day. It's about taking the first step into something new, even if you're nervous, even if you're scared, and even if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. Firsts are scary for anybody. The first time you leave home, the first time you find a job that doesn't pay a lot, but you're able to make ends meet, and the first time you fail big, but you get up even bigger. Black Eagles, you're about to head into the world of first, and you're more than ready. You've shown resilience, creativity, humor, and enough TikTok dances for all the graduating classes to come. So go out there, try new things, make mistakes, laugh through the awkward stuff, and celebrate the journey ahead of you, because this is just the beginning. Thank you for letting me be part of your first this year. You will always be my first graduating class. and I will be cheering for you no matter where this life takes you. Congratulations, class of 2025, and as always, Black Eagle soar. And now I present to you Board of Education member, Miss Kate White.
Good evening. On behalf of the members of the Kanawha County Board of Education and Superintendent Dr. Tom Williams, who's a South Charleston High grad, I would like to congratulate students, family, friends, teachers, and supporters who are here this evening to celebrate the South Charleston High School class of 2025. Graduates, today represents years of your hard work and dedication. As you stand at the threshold of what's next, I hope you will consider the words of Marian Wright Edelman, who is an attorney and advocate for children, as she said, "Education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving your community and the world better than you found it." We hope that you'll take those words to heart as you consider how to use your education and skills to improve not only your life, but the lives of others, especially in our community and our state. West Virginia has her challenges, but it's because of you that we have hope for a brighter future here. Parents, caregivers, teachers, and staff, thank you for supporting these students. You've helped shape these bright minds and instill the values and proud tradition of what it means to be a South Charleston Black Eagle. Congratulations, class of 2025. We believe in you and your future, and our future is brighter because of you. We can't wait to see what you'll do next. But first, enjoy this special evening. Thank you.
Please welcome our next speaker, highest honor graduate and a dear friend of mine, Miss Sam Fry.
Hello and good evening. My name is Sam Fry, and I'm speaking to you all as second in the class rank for the 2025 graduating class. For starters, I must thank the amazing community that has blessed me not just with getting on the stage, but with guiding me to be the person I am today. Thank you to my teachers, my friends, and especially my family. Mom, I know you specifically wanted to hear it, so thank you. Watching you and Dad work so hard for my siblings and I has inspired me to develop a strong work ethic of my own. Thank you, Leo, my older sibling, for encouraging me to never think twice about pursuing what is best for me and to always be myself. Soph, my twin sister, and my best friend, I will only ever owe it all to you. For those who know me, you are definitely aware that I have dedicated plans to become an educator. You also may know that I love our school's IB program, which advocates the development of well-rounded and diverse learners. So it may be obvious that I could not pass up on the opportunity today to share why I believe education to be so valuable. To begin with, I would like to acknowledge that the opportunities for institutionalized education are becoming even more limited. So my aim today is not only to share why education is important, but why accessible and quality education is an important part of every person's life, no matter their identity or the number in their bank account. Thank you. I am positive many of you have heard the saying, Rome was not built in one day. It could be said then that the information we know today was not gained in one age. During every generation, we teach the ideas gathered prior and continue to build off from them. Our societal advancements are rooted in generational knowledge. Education is then the cornerstone of this progress. In order to strengthen our success in important fields like engineering, medicine, law, politics, and more, we must have freer access to the inner working of the field in which we are pursuing. Context is everything. Now, I would like to briefly turn to my fellow graduates. As each of you are sitting here today, I want you to think about what this achievement means to you. For many of us, it is more than just reaching the required 24 credits. It is a symbol of our dedication to sports, jobs, service, friendships, or any other thing that a public education provides. Education goes beyond a book and a desk. It is a community and a guide on how to take part and provide for that community. School teaches us how to work together and pass differences in order to construct practical solutions to everyday problems. These are the skills that will help us to build a cooperative and unified nation for the future. Without education for not just the few, but for the many, our lives will be hindered from industry to basic communication. Privatizing information will only lead to an uneducated and miserable population. We as a people must prioritize free schooling, or the youth will certainly lack the skills needed in order to have both an effective and compassionate society. I've now told you all an explanation of why free and accessible education is so important, but how exactly do we achieve this? A few weeks ago, I was studying at a local bookstore when an older gentleman walked up to me. We had a conversation about the future of education, and he told me that my determination was exactly what the world needed. He told me, "Do not let the current political state of the world dim your passion. You lot are the future." This gentleman was of course referring to the notion that the future rests on the younger generation's shoulders. This is something many of my fellow classmates and I have heard, that it is up to us to make change. Graduates, as you anxiously sit here and anticipate your new chapter, I implore you to keep learning and pushing for progress. As our world continues to spiral around us, it is important to remember we have a voice and a responsibility to use it. We must loudly support teachers, school communities, and any other educational advocates in order to make sure everybody has the education they need to succeed. I'm almost done, I promise. Finally, it is not just my fellow graduates and I who handle ensuring a prosperous future, or whose actions have lasting effects, but every person here today. From young to old, student to teacher, generation to generation, we each share the weight of advocating for not just more accessible education, but all the things we wish to see change in the world. Be intentional, read, vote, volunteer, act. Change is as necessary as it is inevitable. We need the intention, action, and support of every old and young person in order to make change now more than ever. I'm leaving you all with one final message. Progress begins with the education of the people. Thank you all.
Stephen Bryce Casto is a retired teacher, coach, and athletics director. He retired from South Charleston High School at the conclusion of the 23-24 school year. Casto remains active in athletics as a co-director of the WVSSAC State Football Championships and as webmaster for the Mountain State Athletic Conference, the MSAC. He also does the weekly football ratings for the WVSSAC. He was formerly director of the WVSSAC softball tournament prior to his retirement. Casto returned to SCHS in late June 2018 from Nitro High School. During his tenure at South Charleston, he was named MSAC Athletics Director of the Year in 2020 and 2022. He previously served as Nitro's head football coach from 2015 until his retirement from coaching following the 2017 season. Casto was also an assistant coach at Nitro High School from 2012 to 2014. Prior to his tenure as athletics director at South Charleston and his time at Nitro High School, Casto served as vice president for student affairs at West Virginia State University from July 2002 until June 2012. Before being named vice president, Casto served as WVSU as an interim vice president for student affairs from 2000 to 2002 and director of athletics from 1996 to 2002. He was also employed at West Virginia State from 1984 to 1987 as an assistant football coach and sports information director. During his tenure as director of athletics, Casto was active at the national level in advancement of West Virginia State athletics. He served on the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics Executive Committee, which was inclusive of Division I and II, and was vice president of the NACDA Division II Athletic Directors Association. He also served as the National Collegiate Athletic Association Division II Football Committee representing the Northeast region. Casto also previously served as a public school teacher and coach in Jackson and Kanawha counties. In addition to his teaching duties, Casto was a highly successful head football coach at South Charleston High School. He coached state playoff teams in 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, and 1994. His 1994 team won the Class AAA state championship. Casto was named West Virginia High School Coach of the Year in 1995 by the West Virginia Sportswriter Association. He was also named West Virginia High School Football Coach of the Year by the West Virginia Coaches Association that same year. A native of Ripley, West Virginia, Casto is a summa cum laude graduate of West Virginia State University 1981 with a Bachelor's of Science in Physical Education, Health Education, and Safety Education. At West Virginia State, Casto was also a 4-year starter on the football team as an offensive lineman. He served as a team captain during his junior and senior seasons and was named first team All-West Virginia Intercollegiate Athletic Conference in 1978, 1979, and 1980. Casto was also named to the NAIA Academic All-American Football Team in 1980. He is a member of the West Virginia Sports Legends Hall of Fame, the West Virginia State University Sports Hall of Fame, the Mid-Ohio Valley Sports Hall of Fame, and the Ripley High School Football Hall of Fame. Casto also holds a Master's in Science degree in Physical Education, Sports Medicine, and from 1987 from Marshall University. Casto is married to Cheryl Durst Casto. They reside in Winfield, West Virginia, and have 9 grandchildren. He was previously married to Kathy Jividan Casto, who passed away on March 28, 2020. He also has one son, Zachary, who was born June 2, 1995. Please join me in welcoming one of my favorite people, Bryce Casto.
Good evening. Principal Carter, Assistant Principals Ames and Ramazan, Ms. White, teachers, staff, students, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025, I bring you greetings and hopefully an important but unconventional insight. More on that later. Thank you, Ms. Halley, for the very kind introduction. Of all the places I've been professionally, I want everyone here to know that South Charleston High School is my most loved. I'm very honored to be here tonight. It's great to be home. Class of 2025, what a moment. Caps on, gowns flowing, friends buzzing, families smiling, some crying, and maybe trying to get that one special photo. Today you graduate. You've climbed a mountain, and now you're standing at the edge of the great unknown. But before you leap, I want to talk to you about that important lesson I mentioned earlier. Just so you know, I often find life lessons in unusual places. Today, I want to speak with you about one from a source you likely haven't considered, the Limu Emu. Yes, that knowledgeable bird with a fashionable flair from the Liberty Mutual car insurance ads on television. Now I know some, or maybe most of you, are looking at me uniquely right now and saying, yep, he's lost it, and only a year into retirement. What a shame. But please bear with me. I particularly enjoy the commercial where the Limu Emu is walking down and leaving home. It's all over television right now. This is obviously before he became an insurance savings superstar and teamed with Doug. As he's leaving, his guardian Frank yells at him, "Emus can't help people customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird." Now, I found that line hilarious with its delivery. I still do, but I think its meaning's a little bit deeper, and that's what I want to go into with you here tonight. That sort of comment is something you may have already heard and will definitely hear again, class of 2025. You're just a flightless bird. Now, they may not say it exactly like that, but they'll say, you're not ready. You don't have what it takes. The world is too hard, too fast, too big for someone like you. Basically, don't ever try to fly. Let's break this down. What is a flightless bird? Well, obviously it's a bird that by design can't fly. Think penguins, ostriches, kiwis, or even the emu. To some people that sounds like failure. A bird that doesn't fly. What's the point? Let's take a closer look. The penguin doesn't fly, but it dives, glides, and dances underwater like a torpedo in a tuxedo. It's an elite swimmer. The ostrich can't get off the ground, but it's the fastest thing on earth on two legs. Runs about 40 miles per hour. And the kiwi, tiny, quiet, weird looking. It's a national treasure in New Zealand. It's got heart, and it survives in the dark. None of these birds fly, but each of them thrives. So when someone says, you're just a flightless bird, they're saying you don't meet their definition of success. Good. Maybe their definition is boring. You weren't born to follow someone and their blueprint. You were born to figure out and take your own. So here's the truth, class of 2025. People will try to put you in boxes, especially now when you're getting that diploma in your hand. They'll look at your grades, your background, your style, your story, and think, you'll be maybe not college material, you're not leadership material, you're too quiet, too bold, too different. They're projecting their limits on you. They're not defining yours. You have the power to choose the kind of bird you want to be. So maybe you're not the loudest. Maybe you didn't get straight A's. Maybe you don't have your whole life mapped out, and guess what? Most of the adults here tonight don't either. That doesn't make you lost, that makes you human. What matters is this: are you willing to grow, to learn, to find your own version of success? Because flight isn't about wings, it's about rising. Let me give you three short lessons from the flightless birds of the world. 1, find your element. The penguin doesn't waste time trying to fly. It owns the water. So find your element. Maybe you're a builder, an artist, a coder, a musician, a healer, an educator, an advocate, a dreamer. Lean into what makes you come alive. 2, embrace your strengths. Even if they're not flashy, ostriches run, kiwis listen. You don't need to be loud to make an impact. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. Own what makes you you. 3, use doubt as your fuel. Every time someone doubts you, every time you hear you can't, you've just been handed free energy. Take it. Prove them wrong, not to spite them, but to ignite yourself. Because nothing feels better than rising in the exact direction they said you couldn't. Trust me on this. So, class of 2025, the world tells you you're just a flightless bird. Smile, nod, and say, maybe I don't fly like you, but I run, I swim, I rise. And maybe my rise will be a little different, but I'm a South Charleston Black Eagle. And just in case you don't know, Black Eagles soar. Congratulations, graduates. I look forward to someone saying about you, well, I'll be. They really did it. Thank you for having me today. It's time to go own your sky. Godspeed, class of 2025. Again, thank you for having me here tonight.
Now, I present to you highest honors graduate and another one of my dear friends, Miss Christina Wilson.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty members, esteemed guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. If you do not already know, my name is Christina Wilson, and I am honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of South Charleston High School's class of 2025. To begin, I would first like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. His guidance and presence have sustained me through both challenges and triumphs of my journey, and for that I am eternally grateful. To my parents and family, thank you for your constant love and support. Your dedication and sacrifice have paved the path towards my success, and I am appreciative of everything that you have done to help me reach this moment. To Mr. Luddle, Ms. Standish, and Ms. Halley, thank you for being in my corner and always supporting me. Even during times when I struggled to believe in myself, you all believed in me. You three have stood by me and have never failed to make me laugh. Your presence in my life has left a lasting impact and has helped shape the person I am today. I am immensely grateful for all the knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration you all have bestowed upon me. To the class of 2025, today we celebrate the significant milestone of graduating high school, and that is something to be proud of. I have always thought it was intriguing that we dedicate this accomplishment as a day of commencement, as this day does not signify the beginning of our lives, but the completion of a formative chapter. Our stories do not begin today, but did many years ago. In August 2012, many of us embarked on our educational journey in kindergarten 13 years ago that led our paths to cross in these orange and black halls of South Charleston High School. Today just happens to be the day that this journey we have been enduring branches off into 194 unique paths. Each of us have our own distinct dreams and aspirations. Some to pursue higher education and become doctors, lawyers, or entrepreneurs. Some to attend trade school to become carpenters, cosmetologists, or electricians. Some to serve in the military, and some to immediately enter the workforce. Whatever it is you aspire to pursue when we all walk out of this building, it is yours. Even if you are planning on majoring in the same field as someone else or pursuing a similar objective as one of your peers, the path that you will take to get there will be different. This is because we all come from diverse backgrounds and experience things through our own individual lenses. Therefore, I encourage you not to compare yourself and your experience with that of others, but to focus on your path and your goals. As Michelle Obama once said, the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. It is essential to recognize that we possess the power within ourselves to achieve greatness. We must believe in our own abilities, work hard, and strive for excellence in all our endeavors. As we walk out that door tonight on our own respective journeys, let us carry with us the memories, lessons, and friendships made here at South Charleston. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
We're ready, Gwen. Come to the top step. Come to the top. Destiny Faith Abernathy. Kanan Ovi Adkins. Jackson Dayton Akers, honors. Fontaine Kenneth Allen IV. Maurice Charles Washington Allen. Abdullah Ahmad Asaleh. John Albert Yoten Ambergy. Claire Samantha Bales. Grayson Ellis Reese Baker. Abigail Nicole Baladeres. Nolan Nathaniel Baskin, highest honors. Julian Andrew Bice. Kalia Ramis Bonner, honors. Tylee Isabel K. Boone. Joshua Thomas Boston. Philip Marquise Brooks. Jayla Kelly's Brown. Josiah Edward Ray Brown. Takeem Khalid Brown. Jaden Sue Burdette. Layla May Burdette. Nevaeh Lynn Burdette. Cameron Jonathan Bush. Taekwon Eric Butler. Hannah Jo Cantley. Alexander Thaddeus Carr. Ramel Taekwon Carroll. Carl Jared Chadband. Elizabeth Darling Comer. Jamie Elizabeth Conley. Paige Anise Cooper, honors. I know. Evan Lewis Q2. Noah Wesley Kraft. Basti Lee Crowder, honors. Jackson Orion Danbury. Jake Brian Danbury. Joseph Allen Danbury. Connor Wade D'Angelo. Jatea Zane Davis. Kennedy Grace Davis. Addison Grace Day, highest honors. Cameron Elijah DeVore. Paradise Sahara Dillard. Dylan Patrick Dixon. Emily May Edens. Cameron Alexander Elliott. Zoe Rayanne Elliott. John Preston Evans. Avon McGinnis Fowler, high honors. Samantha Brooke Fry, highest honors. Sophia Gail Fry, highest honors. Gracie Ella Gibson. Shania Marie Gibson. Mackenzie Azul Gonzalez, high honors. Renee Lee Gonzalez, honors. Avery Christian Grayley. Kimonte Tyleek Gravely. Connor Michael Gray. Jaden DeJuan Green. Thomas Daniel Green. Samantha Dawn Greiser, highest honors. Dominic Kincaid Hale. Miracle Monique Hale. Ariana Danye Hall. Miriam Jihad Hamden. Nicholas Chayton Hardwick. Liliana Marie Harrington. Trey Jamal Hayes. Jayla Nicole Henry. Brock Daniel Henson. Devin Lane Higginbotham. Hayden Paul Hill. Chase Alexander Hively. Caden Grace Holcomb, high honors. Ariana Jolie Holland. Samaya Lillian Holland. Joshua Alexander Huff. Haley Grace Ann Ingram. Matthew Connor Jackson. Layla Rochelle Jimerson, highest honors. Ananisha Rochelle Johnson. Lamaria Rochelle Jones. Olivia Louise Faith Jones. Roman Wagner Kellum. Matthew Austin Kidd. Heidi Nicole King. Holden Zachariah King. Trevor Lee King. Brooke Dawn Lacey, honors. Anthony Lee, honors. Olivia Victoria Ana Maria Zentana Lopez. Biaja Ashanel Lopez. Cheyenne Chris Mallory, high honors. Megan Margaret Galdanes Marquez, honors. Elijah DeBourse Martin. Emma Victoria Ann Matheny. Braylon James McBride. Robert Lee Mellis. Stephen James Miller. Hannah Elaine Moore. Nevaeh Marie Motley. Allison Marie Myers. Jamir Kajan Byronate Myers. Jaden Lee Newsom. Emerson Russell Odell. Hermione Brooke Parsons, high honors. Julian Andrew Pates. Caitlin Marie Patient Irwin. Hollis Amari Patterson. Zachary Ray Joseph Patton. Aiden Violet Peacher. Amina Catherine Perdue, honors. Zara Celeste Perdue. Jada Marie Peters. Noah Alexander Petty. Anna Elizabeth Poor, high honors. Tavarish Lee Porter. Noah Alexander Ports. Morgan Christopher Powers. Zoe Lynn Pulliam. Kelsey Alba Radford. Nathaniel Scott Ragland. Damian Joe Ray. Anna Brooke Reed, honors. Reed Matthew Renner. Ryan Matthew Renner. Savannah Pearl Rhodes. Nicholas David Reby, honors. Jaden Grace Rydell. Bryant Anthony Saunders II. Cameron Cassidy Lee Sevilla, highest honors. Avian Leon Sales. Mason Eddie Sayre. Walker Ryan Schoolcraft, honors. Trayvon Malik Scruggs. Antonio Edmund C. Brady Allen Schaefer, honors. Mary Karen Shamblin. Vincent James Schultz. Ariana Paige Skinner. Ziad Omar Smitty. Hayden Olivia Smith. Selena Nicole Smith. Juanita Samela, honors. Christian Joshua Sprouse. Avery Denise Steiner. Hannah Lorene Stevens. Deshaun Allen Stotts. Alexis Elizabeth Sullivan. Madeline Grace Taylor. Julian Bryant Telez. Ryder Davis Tharp. Aubrey Rose Tillis, high honors. Lily Sue Tomlin. Jamar Edward Townsend. James Edward Townsend III. Sam Thomas Allen Tucker. Mattie Catherine Vandell, high honors. Danielle Love Vanover. Micaiah Rose Vincent. Let's just skip. Jalen Nicole Wagner. Nyani Tylee Watson. Trenton Kyle Welch. Brooklyn Janine Wells. Colton Charles Westfall. Zoe Alexandria Westfall, honors. Alexandria Marie White. Kazan Matthew White. Jason Ellis Williams. Camille Raymaya Williams. Craig Michael Hedrick Williams. Yasir Jeremiah Michael Williams. Yashay Jeremiah Mayana Williams. Jaden Aaron Williamson. Takaya Aries Williamson. Carter Richard Wilson. Jonathan Michael Wilson. Christina Grace Wilson, highest honors. Patrick Wooten. Zip that down. Madeline Ann Workman. Josie Brooke Wright. Hannah Marie Young. Christopher Aaron Zamudio. Fatih Zark. Jaden Lee Zikafus. Ray Charles Jarvis. You want to turn your tassel with your class? That's fine. Seniors, please rise for the presentation of the class and remain standing for the tassel ceremony.
Will you get mad if I throw my cap out there? Let me do it, please.
This, the 99th commencement class of South Charleston High School, the class of 2025, has successfully completed the graduation requirements set forth by the state of West Virginia, the Kanawha County Board of Education, and South Charleston High School. Mr. Carter, it is my honor and privilege to present to you and to the Black Eagle community the South Charleston High School graduating class of 2025. Turning the tassel is to symbolize your transition from high school to your future. At this time, please move your tassel from the right to the left to acknowledge your accomplishments from the present to your future. Now, will you please be seated? No, Lois. I forget I'm in a hot mic.
All right.
Now, may I present the student body president, Mr. Nolan Baskin.
Thank you, Miss Sally. Let's give a round of applause for class of 2025. All right. For those of you I have not met, my name is Nolan Baskin. I served as the student body president here at South Charleston High School this past school year and as class president the 3 previous years. With this title, I've received the privilege of standing here tonight to address the class of 2025 as we come together one final time as classmates. Through the past 4 years, we've enjoyed many experiences together, some good, some bad, but all that brought us closer together as a class and as a school. For me, I've always remembered a point during the first quarter of freshman year and thinking, wow, having 8 classes, trying to run for freshman class president, and playing a sport is very hard, but man, the people around me make this experience so worthwhile. Since then, I've had the same feeling year in and year out. What stands out to me particularly from this memory is that last part. The people around me made this experience so worthwhile. I wouldn't be in this position today if it weren't for those people around me. My family, my friends, and much of the staff at South Charleston High School have been responsible for fostering this feeling within me and much of this graduating class. Thank you to everyone involved in that for making my life special and supporting me or anyone else in my class to this point. Your efforts never go unnoticed, and you too have a special place in tonight's celebration. Through the support systems in my life and within this school, I've learned the importance of community and relationships. In fact, much of the community within SCHS is built around or by this year's senior class. From sports to academics, the arts, and everything in between, this year's senior class is involved and passionate. Ask about the success of this group and you hear many of the attributes any young adult would wish to possess. This class radiates determination, leadership, and passion throughout our halls. From over 14,000 documented community service hours, 16 kids receiving honors or above recommendations, $800,000 of scholarship money received, and numerous college athletes signed, numbering over a dozen. These are just some of the numbers that make the class of 2025 great. Even with so much success from this class and being held in such high regard, it was not always easy. There were times where each of us struggled, doubted ourselves, and maybe didn't think you'd be sitting here tonight. Thankfully, despite all, each and every one of you have persevered to make it to this point despite whatever you've been through, and for that, if no one else has told you tonight, I want you to know that I am proud of you for making it to graduation. Furthermore, I want to thank you for sticking with South Charleston High School through times of transfer portals and other unprecedented times. As I wrap up on tonight and look onto the future of this class, we must realize that tonight may be one of the biggest nights of our lives thus far, but trust in that there is and will be bigger in our future. As many of you in the audience may have learned, after this moment in your own life, you've also learned that life goes on, there's more to see, more to learn, and more to strive for. Class of 2025, our story is not over. Tonight marks the end of one chapter in our lives and the beginning of the rest of our lives. Commit to that school, start that job, learn that trade, turn that dream into a goal. Class of 2025, our time is now. I cannot say where my story will take me or where each of yours will turn. However, I can say that by staying true to yourself, your passions, and where you've came from, we will succeed. Class of 2025, continue to be great and carry on honorable values. With this, it's been an honor to stand here tonight to represent my class. Thank you all for the past 4 years. I hope that over the years you felt our class was cared about and heard throughout the school. None of our success throughout the school would be possible if it weren't for everyone sitting in front of me right now. More importantly, to spend this time as friend to many of you and to grow with all of you, as Black Eagles always will entail feelings and memories that will last me forever. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight to support myself and South Charleston High School's graduating class of 2025. Get home safely and remember, Black Eagles soar. Please rise for the recession.